So guys, this is my Corten steel raised bed now. It turned into a jungle. So I will have to reduce some branches, tomato branches and ground berry branches and maybe some zucchinis. But all others, I don't know if I can cut off some foliage. The bell peppers are going crazy. The broccolis are starting to have flowers. So I'll just try to take some foliage off. It's just going crazy and I learned a lot. So next year I will be doing it different. I would like to give you an update. Here is my Corten steel raised bed. So look at that. This one is just one plant. This is the ground berry. And I planted it all the way to the back and now it's all the way to the front. I might have to either stake them so that the broccoli will not get crowded here, or cut off some branches. There are a lot. So these are the berries inside this. So when this one turns light yellow, I can harvest them. And there's a bright orange berry inside. And the broccolis started having the flowers here. Oh, that's pretty with the raindrops. Look at that. So I learned, guys, there are too many broccolis in this bed. Just too many. So next year I will reduce some. They're too close to each other. So I think I have like 12 this side and another 8 in the front. Look at this ground berry. It's also growing here where my salad greens are trying to grow. And my basils are now covered by this ground berry. So I really have to take care of that. I'll have to cut some branches. I just harvested some cherry tomatoes yesterday. And just like I said, I really have to cut off some branches. They are just going crazy here. They're beautiful. Look at the bell peppers. I have like 7 plants here in a row, just in one row. And look at them. And they're still having blooms and new bell peppers. I already harvested some purple ones. This is a yellow one that's ripening now. So I have a few eggplants. I also harvested some for the grill yesterday. And I have a few more coming. These are 2 plants here and I have 4 more in between the broccolis. It's just too many plants in this bed, but they're thriving. And I just love the broccolis. I haven't harvested any yet, but maybe in a few days. So I have to plan this raised bed better next year. I would definitely plant eggplants again and bell peppers and chard. I wouldn't plant tomatoes here I also wouldn't like to plant the ground berry here anymore, and maybe just half of the broccoli, just in one side. Okay guys, that's it for the update. I have to start reducing some branches, tomato branches. The ground berries has to be cut. So these are the foliage and branches and stems that I was able to pull out and cut off the plants that I have in the raised bed. And it looks a lot better now. Just like I said, I learned, so next year it will be different. Although I really enjoyed harvesting and eating all these fresh veggies, and there are still more coming. Eggplants and bell peppers and a lot of broccolis and chard. And I cut off most of the tomato foliage already, and also cut the tips so it won't grow higher. Look at that. And I put stakes to hold the branches of the ground berry, and I also cut off a lot of branches because it's just taking over this bed. I still left the yellow zucchini here, hoping that I will have a few more. But just like I said, I won't grow zucchinis in this bed anymore. I only planted 2 and I harvested so many, but they're just growing and growing and never stop growing. This one is the radish plant that I left because I would like to harvest some seeds. And I will also be harvesting some dill seeds here. I will be harvesting the chilies for my son. He will be coming over and picking them up. And I just want to tell you a crazy story. I thought he told me that these yellow fatalis are mild. So yesterday when I made some vegetables, mixed vegetables for the grill, I just took 3 of these yellow chilies here. I didn't even cut them, I just washed them and just put them together with the eggplants and the bell peppers and the tomatoes and carrots. And it was so spicy, guys. Everything was so spicy. I wasn't able to eat them, but my husband and my son ate the rest. And my husband was laughing because he said, how could you say it's mild? Just the name of the chili, yellow fatali, which is true. I wasn't thinking. Sometimes I just... Anyway, next time I know. Okay guys, that's it for now. I hope to see you again next week. Bye now.